Oh, right. And I suppose I should start the virtual camera so that you guys can actually see what the hell I'm doing.
Mhm.
All right. I thought I heard him come into the call.
Hello.
Alrighty. Runabout Samurai, yes. Day one, investigation. Yes, we left off by, well, got into this trailer room. Wiggity swag, what's in the bag?
Th- this must be Powers' bag. Austin Powers?
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
Employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio One. Sorry, I got distracted.
Take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow?
Card key added to the court record.
Bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have? It's like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did a nap here yesterday. It's locked. It's like he doesn't open his window much. Guess it is kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. This must be his clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
So you're already wearing one myself. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Oh, this is the wig you used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
Kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing room. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it.
If there's anything else we can. Oh,
I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief, is in training.
okay. Huh. And nothing else here, I don't think.
Looks like that's everything.
Um, check on Twitch. Are we coming in through okay?
Yeah, you guys are
You
coming
are.
in.
I did check earlier. Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out, though. But yeah. Yeah. So we'll. Okay.
Yeah, Specs says he's gonna try and make it for his role, but I don't know.
October 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Apparently, they have Mr. Powers in questioning.
Right.
Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers.
I have to ask him about that photograph.
Oh well, let's try again later.
is there anything we can... There's... Is there anything else we can... About this.
Hey, detective, take a look at this. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa! That's sorry. That was... Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it.
I just wanted to show it off.
Oh. Alright. There's... I don't think there's anything we can... Oh yeah, here we go.
Interesting. Studio 1. This is Studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
What if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room work? It opened!
Alright, we're in.
It's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
There we go. October 16th, Studio 1.
What is it? Really quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? The white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Alright. And here we are, at the start of a long series of...
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
Ever since this game, this particular exchange has always come back in some form or fashion in every subsequent game thereafter. I don't know what it is about this freaking running gag, but it's always been present. If it's not a ladder, it's got to be like some sort of variation on the theme.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. Oh, why is sitting in one of these? Hey, Nick, take a look at it. One of the black and white boards they clipped at the start of the filming. And look, a megaphone, a real-life megaphone. Ray, Nick, action!
More trouble than I thought.
What's this? What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
The lighting is fine, but I'd like to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. They outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
So, I may have pointed this out, but the whole outlining a body with tape or chalk, real life law enforcement would not do this because it would contaminate a crime scene. So,
But they did used to do it in the old days, though, right?
to my understanding, no, I don't believe they have ever done that.
Oh, so it's just like TV drama bullshit.
Basically, yeah.
Well, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
What? It's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you! No touching that! Oh, that's not... I didn't want to voice this person.
Sorry, my partner's kind of,
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
Uh,
You want to take it anyway, Ben, since you...
I might as well. Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. You know, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it now.
I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Alright, well, let's get some info.
Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers dress...
That's me, Ben.
Oh, sorry.
The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Didn't notice the name on the side. Oops. Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch then, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am, anyway?
What kind of... No, I'm sure you're fine, girl. Sorry.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Joey.
Hi.
So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do you do, Nick? What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If Will Powers said it was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph.
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
Sense?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
He's just like, damn it, Maya, I just want to pat your head so badly. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an after-action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from the outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us up a lot. Anything helps at this point.
God damn it, I just realized there's another character that's coming up, and I might have to take them just because that I have to give them the voice. You'll see what I mean when we meet them.
Put that security lady on the spot.
Was that the one you were thought who it was earlier, Ben?
No, this was another person.
Okay. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think that's what caught it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady?
We'll go see her and keep your panties on.
Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them.
Well, let's go, What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
Wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here on that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who don't do that? Who dares question me?
Geek?
Alright, you better tell me quick and spiky, you crazy. I was making blink about the like I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Ah, she's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouth like there was no tomorrow saying this, that, and the other day. Well, let me tell you there's a thing about respecting your elders. Back then,
She left.
Well, Nick?
He's just like, what about the security lady? What about the security lady? Yeah.
This is our chance to do what we came here without her looking over us.
Well, she's got a point. Let's fuck with the computer.
Computer that runs the studio's security camera.
Nick? Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with the computer.
Oh, that was coming from the game. I thought... Okay. The bird sound.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Say, EJ's like, well, yeah, you go at her like that, Maya. You shouldn't be surprised to answer with equal or greater force. Yeah, Powers is an Austin Powers. I think we made that joke earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Not a damn clue.
Like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Alright. I forgot what number...
Oh, I forgot too. That was on one of those folders you got, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll try one of these.
There. Enter.
Nothing happened.
Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong.
Maybe we should go look at that camera again.
Or we could just...
Just keep trying. That's the right one.
Yeah. The first one wasn't right.
Third
Second.
one.
Third one.
Enter. Nope, it was second.
Oh, there, it printed out the data for the day.
See what we got. Huh?
How's this a picture of Will Powers?
Oh, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed out on the back.
October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does this mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers, photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick. Can't we use photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah. Also, Joy made that joke earlier, sad face.
We'll put the security lady in her place with this.
AJ's like, what does this mean? That means someone wrote October 5th, 2 p.m. on the back.
Right, we'll put her in her plate.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Well, I like your idea, so I stole it. Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil mass magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke, so are we done here?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. I'm gonna assume it's not if they're going to already assume that it's her.
Yeah.
AJ's like, crafted, then I gave you credit for damned by a fool's praise. Alright, we're gonna save progress up to this point. Go into second day trial. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
Oh, alright. It's you, Jay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
This fence is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
Gumshoe again.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here.
Also, Joy says, why can the defense not make it its opening statements?
In this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios. See?
Yeah, so... part of the... I don't really know, honestly, but I want to say it's probably because this is based off of a Japanese court system. So...
Yeah, it's probably different systems than what we got.
Yeah.
We're a mixture between American and Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate. Past that are the studios. Here it is, Studio 1.
Hold on, I want to find something funny. One of Ben's names that popped up said detective.
Yeah,
That was actually kind of funny timing on that.
yeah. I wasn't gonna point that out, but I did notice that. So,
This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. On the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Soon after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to the Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady goes to back to our guard station. They were jump ahead later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The same spirit found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again?
we'll skip it.
I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai Spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. I'm gonna enjoy this. Will the witness declare her name?
Okay.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow?
Oh no.
I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Oh no.
Your name, please. Oh dear, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
Steve Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting his witnesses to say their name.
Wendy Oldbag, dear. But just call me Grandma. It's practically my name, so even when I was young, I was an old bag. Still, the children make fun of me. You can't even blame it. But boy, I was just trapped in the chest. He calling me an old bag. I was crying.
Objection.
Objection! I object to the witnesses talking to this.
Objection sustained.
Enjoy. I'm going to enjoy this. He's laughing.
The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part there. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, sir, I was.
To get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dear.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since this morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
You saw the defendant, then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. So we got... Yep. You arrived at the guard station at 1.
So up until that time, anyone who wanted to go could go into the studio.
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have. What she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Okay, been doing a run-through since that morning.
A run through?
They were working on a scene between the steel samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and we're going to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there in the afternoon? And she had some errands to run that morning.
What kind of errand?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Serving? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Haven't missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You can quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Anyway, it was one when we got to the guard station, yep.
Did you see the victim den?
Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. They had the main gate from then until 5. So, oh.
So you were watching there the whole time. No breaks, not even a second.
Of course, I am a professional, you know. Why are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snapper whipper!
Copper Whipper? Old windbag is increasing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection?
Well, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
The murder happened at 2 p.m., right?
How'd you know that?
Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. Getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by at 2 p.m.
Do? You're sure?
Just spit.
Well, who was the man?
Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there. He was headed toward the studio.
So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny boy?
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again, it was him. Alright, I think there was...
The photo.
Yeah. I remember I had to use the photo, but I don't remember what statement I had to use this on. It was either this one or...
Want to make a save, Ben, just in case, too?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was this statement because... Yep, it was this one.
Okay. let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai Defender of Neo Oldie Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Power is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
Having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
And we do have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make all known information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof. Your proof, then.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty badly. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Good choice.
So he had sprained his ankle?
Yeah, EJ hit everything known ahead of time, which is exactly how a court case is supposed to be, regardless of country. Yeah. Yeah. No, they get not helping your case, Edgeworth. Yeah.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Right. The man in the photo. Whippersnapper.
I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind that box. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. Youth today always wondering about each other. Pointing fingers this way and that. Not making an old lady cry. Mr. Wright! Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
Edgeworth has met his match.
Alright, during the run through the action scene.
Who was present at the run-through?
Let's see. There was Powers, the Steel Samurai, and poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
What exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
Saw Powers trip and fall.
Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Well, let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, huh? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't even know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. Say you broke one of the props.
You broke a prop?
I did. His own samurai spear.
The samurai spear. The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Strikes me as significant detail. I'm going to write this down in the court record.
Samurai spear updated in the court record. Apparently sprained his ankle pretty badly.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
EJ, skip over that part, shall we? Yes, please! Not so bad he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him was dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it's clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
Vance has a point. Also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility too.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw going to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. Time before Hammer's death was 2:30.
How do you know that?
Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
See, Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer fondness for donuts.
The person saw was before was Will Powers.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite sunny. Nothing suspicious looking passed by at all. Oh, no.
Nobody suspicious looking? Right.
No one else went there.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure?
The witnesses answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
You boy?
Too etchy for me.
It's the
Old Olympic sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean.
old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Oh.
Hidden below the belt, are we there, Nick?
I mean, at least he didn't say it to her face.
Yeah. Say, we're gonna make it the save. Say, if they have, you would have seen them. Except you didn't. Because...
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time.
Look at this photograph.
Every time it makes me cringe.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sorry, sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the works October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2.
Even I know that it means it was taken on 2 p.m. on October 5th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2.
Photo number 2.
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with the access, the security lady herself.
Eh? You watch your mouth, what's that up? The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
The camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Oh,
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Huh, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Miss old bag.
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate other than the Steel Samurai?
Yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on this computer. Blah, blah, blah. Good job, Mr. Bin. Another sentence butchered. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. This old bag. This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, son. I've only just remembered it.
Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
That's turnabout court for you.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Oh, another important job to do.
Another job.
That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. You back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. Throughout any photos, they're not suspicious looking.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
You can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Old Bag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Let's see, yep, throwing out one photo that day.
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Real samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get the information about rehearsals from gosh nowhere. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. I went.
And?
They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order, order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Possible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy there, that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
Mr. Powers? Well, Swag's not here, so...
Yes?
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in the security photo?
How should I know? Your samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
Couldn't imagine anyone wanted steel samurai costume.
Dude,
Dude,
if
those
you
could
haven't,
go on eBay for thousands of dollars.
I was gonna say, dude, you will have fanboys that will take anything from anyone that if you're very popular.
Including the samurai, not the Spider-Man Sentai.
So where does this leave me?
Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Yeah,
It's just telling it like it is.
what are you going to do?
First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. It'll make it take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
Time to make yourself an ass and yourself to court.
Now, what does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who entered the studios was a boy roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do may not be hard evidence, or the photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order. Interesting. Let me hear who you have in mind. However, be aware this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. You accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. So the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
The
Oh,
assistant girl. Because she's the only one you haven't mentioned.
Yeah. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor.
if you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Uh-oh, bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Powers and Powerhammer were at the run-through. How and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Mr. Powers' ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Power's injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume, but she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped.
That kind of takes the legs out of the out from under that cape.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
Oh, so it wasn't the assistant? Nobody
I would
knows.
assume so, but
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
Oh yeah, no, why? Yeah, I get this.
Yeah.
This fight isn't over yet.
Tim's like, here I go missing half the stream again. We've only been live for an hour. Okay, wow.
Wow, yeah. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
start from the face.
Very well, go ahead.
Probably I guess the security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Oh,
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldback.
what? Whippersnapper?
Order, order! Is it true, old bag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag, dear.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, in other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why should we go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Power.
I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby! That's all it. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Ooh.
What? What's that supposed to mean? I'll show you. I think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there and do something.
That's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's action on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
I did it. Now Windbag's one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
See? EJ damning evidence. Ah, the lampshade hanging. Why do these give those folks false choices like GI? Why? Yeah. That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could bend my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy's not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? I was really nice to the kids and mean to you today, whippersnapper.
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed, then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright.
The spear.
Say you have proof that shows this boy could not have committed the murder? Yeah, right here.
Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
And he'd like, I don't think a second grader is as tall as you, Miss Oldbag. Huh.
Windbag's speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all.
Court B is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh, great. Get the puzzle tree so Windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, that's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend that they hadn't been at the studios that day. If you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Good question.
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I always did what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Miss Wright, your cross-examination.
Alright. They wanted to fight about something.
So you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studios and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There are some other people at the studios.
Who were those people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
Sorry. The director was in the employee all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Now, if you look at the guide map, there it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
Path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue your cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but
I think we can pretty much go ahead and.
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point.
Tim, they could do that if they were Disney in the 2020s. They're out there filming without directors or scripts.
I was just thinking the same
You should
thing.
gather for more information about the witness, Mrs. Oldbag. And more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends today's proceedings of the trial, Mr. Wilpowers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yeah, we could have kept pressing Oldbag from the point that we had, but there wouldn't been no point to it.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I say,
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
Nick? Here we figured out just who it was in that steel. Have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it have really been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Good old classic Phoenix bluffing.
Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
To be continued.
After these messages.
October 18th, Wright and Company Law Offices.
Ooh, what a day.
This is no time for rest, relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
Guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial.
Director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go to the studios.
Alright. Go back to the studio. 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate.
No one's here.
Right now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts.
I would like to say that that seems odd to only have one security guard and not to have like another backup.
Yeah.
This studio must be really run down for them not to have more guards.
See.
What? What? I wasn't going to eat them.
EJ. Let's all go to the studio. Let's all go to the studio. Let's all go to the studio and ambush a suspect. And Tim, the expression she gets made look like she's holding an egg with her teeth.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. Yeah.
Alrighty. There's really.
Computer that runs the studio's security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios.
I don't think there's really anything here specifically.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey,
Hi, WP Lawyers Light. Lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
yeah, but you do work on the props and backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh, well, I'm sure things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right, I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I'll have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. And Maya's like, right,
Yeah.
see you later then.
Hey, see you later then.
Good luck with your investigation. Alright.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today came in through that drain.
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
Feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Oh, she's serious? Uh-oh. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Oh, poor girl. You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes?
Hiya!
And I just imagine her just having like just a true Miss Figgy moment. Hi-ya!
Oh, yeah.
There, that should make the kids happy.
Things we do.
To be fair, I mean, it was also like put in place with like freaking duct tape and cardboard, so I don't really know how that would have like kept them out to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The drain gate is great. Is
It's like putting a band-aid on top of a sinking ship.
and I know who did it.
Kids will be able to come in again. Hooray! Does it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be
Teaching them
nice.
how to break and enter from a young age.
Must be nice to live so free of guilt.
Huh,
And
you're-
to have card tape and duckboard or ductboard.
AJ, a good deed like that? No! We tore off the grate. That's not great. Ugh.
That grate they used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I try to put it back on.
How great. How great.
There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
Makes it a lot easier to go up the hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Yeah.
Remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone in one of the plates, minus the steak.
And that's just something we've... Go ahead and slide between one side or the other.
Mhm.
So,
So this is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers
But-
says, at least. Oh, I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Were you saying something, Ben?
no, I was just yawning a little bit.
Oh, okay. Huh. She's got a point.
There's really anything in here that we could... Oh, hello.
Uh-huh, you look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
So how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employees area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. He has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
Well, she's pushing 80, I imagine why.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
More the producer, really. Producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer? Huh.
Alright.
Hey, Nick. It looks like the Detective Gumshoes isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, you remember that Studio 2 we heard about the trial the other day? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? And the broken mascot?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are here today. Here's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
This place is deserted.
Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer there.
Someone must be inside.
Oh, hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nicky. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. Well, I hope one of you guys are gonna at least stay to make sure he doesn't run as you go for the key.
Let's go ahead and examine a few things over here.
Trailer door. It's locked. Key's probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'll let us borrow it. Closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is a part of some temporary filmed set. These look like materials for making the movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. It might as well be a junkyard. Check the rose bushes.
Some flowers here.
Wow, they're pretty. They're taking good care of them.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like a bent. Yeah. It's like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plate. The plate.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too?
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know, it just feels old.
An incinerator? Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. It must not clean it much. Light van for moving staff and equipment around. Kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it run fine.
Let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
So yeah, canonically, Phoenix doesn't even have a license. He either bikes, walk, or he takes the cab everywhere he goes. So yeah.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
Well, look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
And Tim says he's an unlicensed practitioner.
That must be it.
How about you talk to her? Maybe she'll give you the key.
That's the thing. I went to
There's
go talk, and there's.
Okay.
Maybe old bag has the key. Maybe we gotta go see her. Oh.
Mr. Wright, thank you for your earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, Will Powers, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small it may be.
Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me take care of something. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my way. Wait, I'm down. I'm gonna check something too.
Alrighty. Use the restroom. Grab a little aspirin. Anyway.
Do fanboys sneak into the studios then? Often?
No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
For what?
What'd you say, DM?
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
Kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is Newbie lawyer, fresh off the start. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
Ah, gee, thanks for the vote of confidence, Maya. I see.
What side is she on?
You don't have anything else, are you?
No, I sure hope not. Is there anything we can present to him that...
Regarding the murder weapon,
Yes?
is it heavy? That spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run through, right?
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. Security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
Good duct tape, we heard.
Regarding this photograph,
This?
this really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right?
Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest.
But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room, right?
Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep.
But who?
There's really anything else we can...
Yeah, maybe something at the studio then, where the key could be at. Maybe you have to search for the key, maybe? Like,
It's...
oh,
I don't really want to be in here.
yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick.
You do here.
Sure you can't examine anything else?
I don't think there's really much of anything. Say... Trying to remember what exactly we all need to do.
Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. Never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Why don't they just put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant.
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. You probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so.
That might have opened up a new dialogue option. No.
No. Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Could you take a look at this?
That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway?
It's like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind.
Wow, they give a lawyer one of those card keys?
Well, I'm sort of borrowing it.
I see. Better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here.
I guess they're pretty good about keeping those out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. Wait, man, maybe you have to examine doesn't there look like a rack behind the computer? That maybe you'll find the key. Security guard station. can see the computer that runs the security camera.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. Security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Oh, so I guess you gotta get her not to be around.
Oh, maybe you'd tell her about the broken grate.
Looks like a studio van. Probably used it to carry around film equipment. What was up?
Is there an option to tell her about the... Oh, no, there isn't. Okay.
That's not even an option.
Because I thought you could go on and tell her to fix it again and she'll be gone.
Actually.
Oh yeah, that would have. Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Let's see. Got it.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's this?
Oh, this is the director. This was the guy I originally wanted to mention voicing.
Oh.
Yeah. What the fuck? Who are you dudes? The mouth?
Oh.
Huh? Well, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever his name is. How could you know not the great salmonella? I make the lead soul! Steel Samurai, mine! Read the fucking credit!
Really? You're the... Salmonella?
Salmonella, yep.
I'm so sorry. You just looked so sorry.
Oh, no, quite alright, really. It's fine, Ravel!
What is that? What is it?
Oh, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot!
Bad touch. Bad touch. Stranger danger.
Lawsuit.
Hey, don't you do another cosplay? Because that cost them Roxers! I'm so sorry.
Rock swords? What? Hey, you're drooling.
I'm so sorry. Lol, buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers! Yes, yes, it's coming to me. Pig Princess! The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Oh, Lano!
Yeah, man. Egg face strikes again.
Yeah.
Pink Princess?
Why is it gonna be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't I have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool.
Daily crime.
Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. Security lady told you about us, eh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for the action scene in the morning. And a meeting from the lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Yeah, so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Oh, sad face.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Ah, fuck nerds. I hate missing out on food.
What the fuck more mean?
No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producers, some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. Tell him the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. What about the producer? Who was at the meeting with you?
Oh, you mean D. Vasquez? He's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought in these studios back to the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Oh,
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
oh, the boss over the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. Piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Ugh.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Ugh.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses.
I don't think we need to really present them. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Lol.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh God!
Yep, once again, stranger danger. Stranger danger!
Dude, he's 17.
Yeah. Yeah, he just says the same thing. Alright, I don't think he has anything else to really mention. Let's see.
Maybe Oh, she's back.
Aha! You again.
Eek.
How rude, acting like you seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, sweet little old lady, who had try and shoot like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
Major tension, general failure, private parts. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
Guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me, my lips are sealed.
You were sure we're talking a lot for someone who's sealed with sealed lips.
Starting now, 1, 2, 3,
Plays too much.
yeah.
About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's just,
she's saying something.
really want to mess with her. I don't think he doesn't have anything else.
Maybe try the Studio 2 again, maybe?
I know we're supposed to be able to...
Or maybe Studio 1 again?
There he is!
Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that train.
It seems to the left her holding the old bag, huh?
Kiddo, what's your name, sport?
Does, I don't know who wants to voice the kid. Jay hasn't voiced anyone besides Judge. You want to voice him, Jay?
Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, this was the other. I was just wondering, like, don't talk to me like that. Nah. But I've already been taking every other NPC, so I'm like, yeah, you can take him.
Yeah, I figured Jay could get someone else because he hasn't got
But
anyone.
you are a kid.
Yeah.
Why is that bad? It's only to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adult around you. You be fashion chic.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
No, you don't say.
Got a hand to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
Hey, Cody Hackins. Call me Kitty again, I'll get you down when you stand, evildoer.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
Don't tell you other that name, evildoer.
What do you mean? We're on his side.
Yeah, that will me.
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Yeah, easy, like surprise with that.
Oh, not bad, kiddo.
I said,
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
he always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I getting you losers.
Wait.
Give me yo.
Oh, he's bolted.
He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder?
Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills.
Ah, so Mr. Powers took some sleeping pills, I'm guessing. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything.
So I'm gonna guess someone slipped something in his food, probably, and that's when he fell asleep.
Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Oliver to leave her.
post. Okay.
Oliver to leave her post.
Hey,
Oh,
Nick, that was her.
stop, whippersnapper.
yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Catch.
Oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy.
All right.
Now you could probably take the key.
Nick.
Tim says, don't
Hey,
wake.
Nick.
Tim's like, don't wake the pills up. The pills have eyes.
Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
Oh. This is it, Nick. The trailer key.
Key to that trailer and the key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
what? There's something else.
Security guard station. Soul bag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there.
All right.
What if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work? It opened!
Great, let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first.
Not that eager. Oh,
And this is our producer.
Eek. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're Willpower's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you be? Steve Vanswick, the
Vasquez, I
producer.
think.
Yeah, Divas
Thanks,
Quiz.
Steve Vansquiz.
I'll be the producer. Yep. EJ, something, double entendre.
Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful.
Yeah, I can't say that last name in her accent. Voice I chosen.
I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
Script.
Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about that day of the murder? I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Ms. Vasquez?
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her.
Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sir Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script, darling. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
And Sam's like, she's gonna kill herself with the endless smoking.
Yeah. Well, before...
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manuela, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright. We'll give it to him if we see him. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him.
Emma reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Backtracking here.
Here, I got this from the producer.
Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Ugh. Uh-oh. My ash is pwned if I don't find it.
Nick? It might be quicker just to look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree.
Why did you just ask him?
Go. Oh yeah, can you? No, you can't.
Well,
No, I
he
was
was
gonna
in Studio 2 the other day.
Probably gonna say like probably the way he talked, dude. Pigs probably wouldn't have understand him either. Anyway.
Hey, EJ says, Mr. Manella looks like the kind of guy... Yeah, actually, I just stopped myself right there. Yeah.
So do you have to? I guess you have to go look for it now.
We're off to see the script, the wonderful script of Oz. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick.
That's for reflecting light. We call it a reflecting screen or something like that.
Huh.
But where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? I think I said.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. Always wanted to sit in one of these.
The director. Maya. Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere?
Ah! Found it, Nick, the script.
Good work.
Good place in pocket. Ah, we can actually see what the script holds on. I think we can cut out the middleman by just delivering it.
Right.
Yeah.
That the director's gotta be sweating than finding it himself.
Here, we found it. Your script.
Ah.
Skip hand it over.
You're not going to talk to us.
Quiet. I'm reading. Just hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers of the lawyers. Yeah. How'd you know? Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, not actually. You want to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help.
EJ Divas deference. Diva squeeze!
You know there was a meeting here at noon.
Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked.
The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked?
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right, that. What an original name.
His head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. He didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 p.m. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Comprende? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4 p.m. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. The crane came after 3 to move the head. I called some people to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate my story.
But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1.
2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in point.
Oops.
1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking.
It is a monkey, after all.
Check its head. Cloth inside stops and it broke. You could stop at 2:15.
2:15?
That's right. This path is blocked from 2:15 till after 4 p.m. Therefore, we're in.
Tim says no. His ooking got on her ooking nerves.
Joey's laughing. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides Will Powers who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues.
And it says, yeah. And Tim says you could say the monkey clock stopped just before Hammer's time ran out. Or, EJ proposes, someone adjusted the time on the monkey.
What's possible? Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads.
Yeah, I was wondering if someone messed with the time.
Things are looking pretty grim.
A little early for giving up, don't you think?
Huh?
Chief,
Got one lead.
Mia? It's you? What took you so long?
Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble.
Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble.
I'd say so.
What did you mean we have one lead?
Boy, of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you...
I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
I love how we got a flashback to like just like 15 minutes ago.
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all.
I'm sure you could find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix.
Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Are you going to give him the prop?
Oh my goodness.
Tim, Span King the monkey. And finally, Milk Mode!
Oh.
That's the only thing I can imagine that will convince him. Uh-oh.
Say, he just says they can pay the kid $50 and they'll tell him everything. Also, yeah.
That's what Edgeworth would probably say.
What's wrong?
Oh, whippersnapper!
He's been teasing that boy this whole time?
And I catch him,
It's like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
I got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
A hostage?
His figure.
It's his camera.
Oh.
What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll be back for this one.
Kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing.
Phoenix, that hostage might just be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that.
Good idea. This whole bag, right?
No! I'm catching that Brad if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her?
Trade. One.
All the keys.
No.
The keys.
Well, the thing, yeah, we have the keys, but like at the same time.
This whole bag. I'm borrowing this just so you know.
Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back.
Yeah, she don't care about the key. That's demanding when she's exhausted.
So, there is something that we do need to give her. And, I want to say it was Jack Hammer related?
Oh, is it in the studio where you met the producer?
I think so. Yeah. And Tim's like, also, Wendy's Gilf, the granny you'd like to forget.
Oh, alright. Yep. Oh, hey! Hey, you! Wait a sec!
Phoenix, was that the boy?
Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins.
I think he ran into the dressing room.
Don't chase him yet.
No, because I think he's got something we...
Sure to be in here somewhere. Found you!
And he's gone.
Damn it! He's getting away!
Come back! There, he's back.
How did she...
Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please?
Oh, and Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's all grinning and smiles.
You.
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
You asked.
Phoenix, you can take it from here.
I'm not so sure I'm qualified.
So,
Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the boss.
What would a lady like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, watch that attitude.
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a child.
Yeah, don't you yell like that. I'm a real kid.
So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
You don't know nothing.
Like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe?
Samurai spirit, that's cool. Maybe shot that one too.
This kid and Maya would get along great. Oh,
Hey, it's a Steel Samurai. Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway?
Say. I know we're supposed to give him something.
maybe. Well,
You
probably
you
the
get back to the producer's room to get a Jack Hammer poster.
So,
well, she. I think he wants the camera right from this old
Yeah.
hag that he. Oh,
I want to check something with, Oh,
it's Mr. Powers in questioning.
damn. We can't ask him about the bottle. Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. So... Side.
I wonder if you have to, just go searching around for maybe the assistant or someone else.
Maybe where Studio 2 was, where they were taking the meeting to get a Jack Hammer poster.
Don't know if we'll even be able to take...
Oh, she's not in there anymore. Looks like. So yeah, you might be able to. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
That is a good question, actually. It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan.
Samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Genre?
Genre.
Genre?
It
Well, I'm
is now.
impressed. Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia.
Yeah, so Maya literally morphs into Mia when she does the whole medium spirits thing. Yeah, true anime logic. Yeah. So, funny thing is that it is an established rule where spirit mediums take on the physical form of the person they're channeling. Only women. This is actually, they go into a little bit more detail on the second game and onwards, but only women have the ability to conjure, have the necessary spiritual power to be able to channel spirits.
All right.
There is one instance where we do see an instance of Maya actually channeling a dude, but that's not going to be until much later. Much later. We're talking like 7th game onwards.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Oh, we see that.
So yeah. Oh, Maya's the real fan. I just picked a little up.
Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. Suppose it looks like it's been hanging here for years.
This is one of Maya's favorite movies.
Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one.
That would be kind of sad.
Oh,
Old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer.
And Tim says, that's an excuse to play through all the games.
Hey, he's not wrong. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star.
Say.
Nothing here that could be a clue. Some paper cups and crumpled documents.
Oh.
Close
There.
here. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents, paper cups scattered around. What about the paper on there? Yeah. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Got some figures of how much the set cost. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets.
Oh, you would be surprised.
I saw something on the chalkboard too.
Yeah.
Or the glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming.
Uh,
Oh, I thought that. Okay, I guess it's not. Huh. I thought it would have been something like, yeah.
so,
Wait, I know they didn't have check marks anymore again.
yeah, and
No, they don't.
that's the funny thing is that
Oh, yeah. Nameless flowers bloom in solitude. They probably have a proper name. But it's not for me to know, not now, nor ever till the end of my days. I need a vacation.
I don't even know what these flowers are either.
Huh.
Begonias, perhaps. I don't know. So
Yeah, I'm just looking it up to see what you have to give him.
yeah, because I'm remembering. I know. I want to say we have to get the camera from Old Bag and then have to give him back either that or something else. And I'm trying to remember what it is that we actually need to do. Oh, is this? What does Mia have to say?
Perfectly normal stepladder. I've never actually used one. I don't like heights. I'm a firm believer that humankind was made to keep both feet on the ground.
Oh, Mia doesn't have anything to say about the step ladder debate. All right.
Oh, Ben,
What's up?
you have to go to Old Bag, present the card key, and she will trade it for the hostage.
Okay, so that's what I forgot. So then, there we go. Hey, that's a card. Studio One.
Right, a card key to Studio One.
I could visit Paul Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then.
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One.
Here you go. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag.
Say, Head Tim says, the bird noises on moving between menu options keep waking me out a little. Sounds a little like the drum bowl chime that I might used to have in her old place. Yeah. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even, deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I think it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about.
Okay, I thought it was the camera she was referring to. Either way.
I thought so too, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio.
Ah, there she goes. There she goes again.
Oh, now we know what to do. Cody, this look familiar?
Hey, my urn.
The ultra rare.
You are... Huh?
You are, ultra rare. That card's really got hard to get. Hammer grown up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help.
That's my card. By order me someday, or you're in effect. Eschewing the very base of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade.
That is very intelligent for a little kid like him.
Hammer grown up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got it doubled. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Hammer grown up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks?
Alright. So... Fuck, what do I do now? I forgot.
You can talk to him again, but he won't give you a straight answer. Move to the trail.
Okay, the trailer. Oh no.
Yeah, Studio 2 you want to go to. Yeah, go to the trailer. And you can talk to Penny.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh hi.
Hello, what brings you here?
Well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? How very observant of you!
Nope, she's the same as always.
Oh, really? Same as always. Okay. Well, whatever you say. I could have sworn her bosom grew like 3, cup size since I last saw her, but
Guess it works for the same way for the trouser snakes as it does for the upper headlights.
Pip says the bird noises on moving between menu options keep winging me out a little. It sounds a lot like the doorbell chime my aunt used to have in her old place.
yep.
Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, instead of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it! That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it.
Oh my.
I don't care what kind of girl you think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me? Huh.
Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
What's everybody getting so excited about?
Gotta collect them all.
Okay.
Really? Thanks. Tim says, who'd win the head-off, Penny or Maida? I think Naya would win, but...
Yeah, but Maya doesn't collect the cards.
Yeah, then this is for you. You are pig! Yahoo! And
there she goes.
And there she goes, BLJing off into the distance. Yahoo!
Oh, apparently you could have talked to her too, but I guess it's too late on that.
Yeah.
Because she had some questions you could have gotten out of.
Would you have gained new evidence if you did?
I don't think so.
Not particularly, no.
It was just like more plot stuff, like you
Yeah.
didn't know.
EJ, mighty fighting ultra premium power. URP, unenjoyable roleplay, says Tim. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah, it does. And now you can go back to the boy and give him his card.
Yeah. Huh.
Hey, you kid. There you go. See this car?
Yes, so wait, that's it. Ultra rare premium card I need. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade?
You're on. I'll give you a samurai spirit door and an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information.
Yeah, you sure? Fine by me.
Okay, Phoenix, well, let's hear what he has to say. If you know something that can help us, we have to have him take the stand tomorrow.
So you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cute.
I guess.
You're just judging by his looks. You have to look at his actions. There's lucky.
I'm being lectured on a life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
It's fighting skills if you want to go. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, we see him. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album.
My fanbum, if you will. Or maybe, no, let's not do that. That can be taken out of context.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, Steel Sentai Samurai, says EJ.
I go to every live performance.
A samurai scrapbook.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public.
I always take a picture with the light Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Zim! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, is it?
You bet, lady, I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name, want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these at the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. At the glory received.
What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a light.
Alrighty. Tell us what happened.
You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah,
Did you see anything unusual?
Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what the isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? Take off everything! You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw. I saw everything.
That's a bit of a nebulous concept there, kid. Could you be a bit more specific than that?
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Well. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got carried down, man. I got here that day around 2. I came in through the woods out back, so the old lady went sealing. Kinda got lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. But I finally got into the studio. After that,
What is it, Cody?
the Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. Used a samurai spear. He used a samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It's happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. Must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking for the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
Hey, Sweat. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So the only person left who could have been is Willpower.
I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Oh, what was it?
That, I think, is Gumshoe.
Oh, that's you, DM.
Not so fast, Pally.
Yep.
I heard everything.
Uh-oh.
This boy's the key witness. He's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, we ain't going.
Well-
And Mia's like, well, we just saw a kid get abducted by the police. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
What are we gonna do, Mia?
No. I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow. Please, I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
I believe. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
All right. I'm gonna be right back for a sec. I need to grab a drink of water.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do something, grab something else, myself. So we're gonna
I'll be
go.
right back.
So we'll go ahead. We'll take a quick break, and be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Yep, with the water, this will help my throat out.
Alrighty. So
Alright.
let's go ahead and on moving. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Yep.
October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
Oh, and Swag's back, so
Yeah.
let's use.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
why do you look so unhappy?
Nothing! Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix. Client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
There's no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
This is going to be easy.
Number 9, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
JJ,
Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgewood. Your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Oh, God. Or that direct.
Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude did you get? You don't know me! I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob! Ruffle! Salmonella. I'm a director. Television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix. Let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting area until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were at a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
And EJ, yeah, EJ, let me put in way Cell will understand. Drop the noob! 111. It says you're gonna get punked, Rafflecopter. Alright.
Is that when you always come in to work?
Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry.
Oh.
Still, for what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face. Tell us more about that. And during the morning, doing an action scene run through. Yep.
In the employees area.
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. Just cheering on Hammer, if you could believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I just thought.
Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've never heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. That's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch. ROFS.
ROF. rolling on the floor, starving?
I hear everyone else ate lunch in the employer area.
What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. Your sister cooked some up.
Oh, God. Now, think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area.
Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Meaning, yep.
So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
No steak at least. Could you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix?
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it's contradictory.
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella,
What you want?
when I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table that... There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Great lunch thing.
Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak.
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Larry, a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. When exactly did you eat it?
Took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then.
Which I will carry with me to my grave.
You and me both, buddy.
Wait a second. They took a break at the meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
So. Oh. Phoenix, if his alibi holds powers is finished, press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying.
Right.
Right. So. This is the one where he says, yep.
You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one.
What's he sweating so much about? I won. Only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Did you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Ravel.
Well,
Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Very well.
This is a different Jake.
Oops, Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing.
Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, Ravel. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I don't think it would be enough. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me.
Oh, you just watch me. I can eat something in 15 minutes. I've done that before.
I used to be able to do that.
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30. That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
Those were two plates on. There were two plates under that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate.
E. Vasquez, the producer?
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Say.
Why is that?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one fact painfully clear. That people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One.
No, it's impossible. I want to write off so many possible suspects. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
Ha-ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see at least you had an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30. The way to the studio was already blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand.
What? It's over?
Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have two people that were... We found that there were several people in the Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If he had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive witness. I'm sorry. Is pleased to announce we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim.
Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. No rough housing on the monkey bars.
What do we do now, Mia? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Blah.
What
Let's
do
try
we
that
do
again.
now? Yeah. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an album.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. Guess I was wrong.
Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? What hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a child before, not while there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in that trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
Which is what
You there?
Is the mic muted or something?
No, he's got his mic on.
Oh,
Um,
oh, there it is.
what's going to happen to me? Kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm the murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and just be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
You, thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. EJ says Will Powers looks like he's the kind of guy who's trying a Wolverine cosplay.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
I see Edgeworth taking the moral higher ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
He's a little small for the...
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Oh, alright. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackett. I'm in second grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth. Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, sir. Cody.
Having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
Okay.
Wait a minute. My paper's frozen.
I
Oh, there it is.
What, Pops, you want me to tell you in your face with a beard over there?
just Mr. Edgewood will be fine.
Reverend gentlemen,
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic evidence is strictly forbidden in this court. Photographic equipment is forbidden in this court. Oops.
photographic evidence was forbidden. We know they've been screwed.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got a new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that in the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I think you see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just for once. I found a map on the internet, went to the studios that day. I went to the ruins out the pass so that old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kind of got lost on the lake over about 30 minutes. I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right over my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! Well, like ever with me, that would have been the time of the shot, I tell you. Anyway, I gotta get into the studio, so I went home.
So there's a before we go further, by the way, that 10th statement
Mhm.
is apparently cut on the 3DS trilogy version.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, yeah, and the HD trilogy version, even though it's minor, the 10th statement has been cut. So depending on which version you own, check if any statement is still there or not before pressing or present evidence to the case.
All right.
Yeah, just a little detail.
All right.
Very well. The next may begins its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
Dot, dot, dot.
This kid's tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
They got Edgeworth to crumple a ring and have the camera in
Where is
court.
those samurai are just for once?
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I take to every show. I go to all live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad.
About an hour later, I went to the studios that day following.
Was that the first time you've been to the studio?
Yeah, actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. My security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Yeah, Bounce, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk when you cut me off all the time? Jeez.
Poor Edward, just not even getting any respect from the witness.
He's-
Tim, I had to be. Hold it!
Oh,
Off the path.
Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? Well, if you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
oh, that's how. Okay, I think I know what happened now.
Anyhow. I was going for the studio.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual.
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio.
I kinda got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the wood.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? I came out by the studio, there's that.
The Steel
Yeah.
Samurai?
Sorry. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked. Right before my eyes came at the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was?
A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know, he was kinda far away.
He's being awfully vague.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Wow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda did move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was.
He had his camera with him.
With me, I did it.
Yep.
Oh my God.
If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? Just seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix? Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
you to say. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on him too much?
What is this digital camera? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
And everybody put it. Oh.
Just like our own government, out of touch with technology.
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera.
New sort.
How do I
It's been
explain
around
that?
For 30 years.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that this game takes place in like an alternate history where it was like at the point of this, I think it was like 2007 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So digital cameras, while they had been around, hadn't been around for that much. So they were still relatively new at the time. Yeah.
All right.
The game came out in like 2001, didn't it? So.
Yeah.
It was still in infancy stage, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still kind of like. I mean, first digital camera came out like 1995.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, this game was originally like to put this into perspective, this game, the original Gyakuten Saiban, was originally a Game Boy Advance game. And there was only 4 cases on it. So, but then it got remade, or I really wouldn't say remastered, but it did get like a glow up for the DS, and that was where we got the 5th case on it.
Yep.
So, and that was what was released here in the West. We never got the GBA original. It was only for the DS that we got it here in America. So,
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody,
What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera? Did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! And then the bad guy stopped moving.
He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yeah, I had a camera with him.
so why did you use it?
He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
Yeah, man.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
Sick. Good at action, couldn't take eyes off of it.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even one.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you a person. He was a person.
How is he dressed?
You kinda don't remember. I'm too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
And in the bag, I stopped moving.
Why?
Yeah, what do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, samurai ball kick, something like that.
Punch, kick, it's all in the mind.
He's still being vague about this.
Wait, don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Gotta press him harder here. Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah. So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. I also like the box that shows him standing up.
Order! Order!
He is asking, why is Cody struggling to pull his sword out?
Must have left gum in the hilt.
Mr. Wright.
Or the sword is just too long for him to like fully pull out of the scabbard.
Maybe.
Or
Yeah.
it's rusted in there.
How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Yes, so either he couldn't watch it, he was watching something else, or we have to show some evidence.
I know which one it is, Ben. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to? Figure it out?
I think
I-
it's the camera. You show the camera, and then there's a picture in it or something.
I think
But save anyway.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. I know I replayed this before, and I'm trying to remember.
Because here's my thought process. He was so busy. He was so busy trying to make his camera work that he missed the kill his love. So he just snapped a picture of the camera being made, so he doesn't want to give it up.
Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence.
So yeah.
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof.
Proof?
Wrong one.
Can I do that again? Doesn't prove anything.
Yeah, you clicked on the wrong one then.
Lost your nerve, have you?
Very well, I'll ask you the question again.
Okay, we don't get penalized for that. Okay, cool. Now we'll just...
Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Ah,
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
hey,
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Fox? You gotta think we're picking on little kids.
Person not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Wanted you to realize that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a photo.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than just that. Have him testify again.
Right. Yeah, means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
very well.
Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid.
No photo? I'm sorry, I just got like that mental image of that Megamind meme where he's just kind of like leaning towards the camera with like the exaggerated frown.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all it happened, yeah.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure. But I would like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain.
So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely.
So I looked my camera to take a picture.
Why couldn't you take a picture?
New camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. Trying to take a picture. I really tried. The lens went over the dice, so I missed it.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Yeah, well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. But the lens went over the dice.
Right.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
What if once I got that lens open? Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? He definitely would have taken a picture. gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey,
Balls.
how did you know?
Because you just told me, you little brat!
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers, Hackins.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
Took some shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai Victoria?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
It's becoming less and less cooperative. We're to find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Pick up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
Cody!
What? And every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Yeah? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I got every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Where's that? I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? Steel Samurai just defeated its adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way!
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
Because in true turnabout court fashion, Steel Samurai did not win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his word. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Order! I will have order. Goodness, I mean, Cody, is this true?
Tim even be like, evil only needs to win once.
What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Yay. Yay.
Oh. Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right?
Yeah, okay. You're right. Still Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order, order, order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about? Right.
Steel Samurai was the victim, I believe. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai.
Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Because he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
Yet there was no photo taken of him going there.
That's what everyone thought. But remember, Miss Olbag said in her testimony,
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
Why would they make him do such a thing?
I don't know.
I get it. I got that this Steel Samurai was moving strange.
Uh,
Or did you didn't hit that up?
I didn't mean to.
So it's a different person inside the suit. Perhaps.
Huh? Me? What?
Sorry about that. I'm a little.
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What?
Show us quick.
No way, man. Now you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, take this is it. Well, looking at it, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. The inconsistency in that photo is the number right up here on the top.
Oh, that Studio 2.
Your Honor, look at this.
I just noticed that.
See the gate?
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
And even Tim's like, it honestly, it only makes sense.
The number. Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1. Oh,
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct.
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
That's impossible!
What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Where the murder took place.
Took place here in Studio 2.
Here at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, if I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. So there's like 2 answers that's right on this one. You can.
Yeah. The path was blocked for one.
Yep. The path to the trailer was blocked. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Manuel's testimony?
That's salmonella. Yeah.
Salmonella, yeah. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yeah, and actually, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. There were only the ones with access to the scene of the crime in Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break-in in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Mr. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
I hit the A button. I don't know why I didn't advance there at first.
Order, order.
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer for some reason stole a steel samurai's costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Pretty sure I don't have anything like that.
Phoenix, even if you're not 100% certain about this, you have to try. I think you've got proof that's good enough to win them over. Go for it! All or nothing!
Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wright.
Actually, I do have proof. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Speaking tall.
This is it.
Empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employees area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Honestly, I could use some melatonin when we get off.
Yeah.
That probably does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Like the fingerprints.
Ah, idea. Very well. Let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprint. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Holmes, you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hatton's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Ed,
Well, we'll get to it.
you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
The trial will be extended tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned.
That was a close one.
It was saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead.
Of course we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
And to be continued.
Yep.
Okay,
Try it out.
so this was the save progress up to your point. Yeah, this was the yeah, the point where we start going into 3 days of investigation and 3 days of trial. So,
Oh.
yeah, episode 3. So yeah, so we had the first case, which was just the trial. We had the second case, and now here we are on the third case. So,
All right.
going into 3 days. So, right. I would love to keep going, but at the same time, I am really tired. And it's also like near
Midnight
top of the hour,
area.
so yeah, it's getting late. So
Stop the hour to you, laddies.
yeah. We made some pretty good progress. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna make sure we take another save here. Yeah. And we'll close things out for the time.
Yep.
And yeah.
We'll try and find out who the murderer is next time.
Yep, that will be
Yep.
for next week. So, for some reason, I thought I've completely forgot. Like, oh right, we still have another day of investigation, but but we finished up that first day of investigation. We went into the trial. We did an entire day of investigation, another trial. So yeah, all we now have. Tim says it's clearly the butler with the candlestick. But what room? Yeah. But anyway, that will be for next Saturday. This we still got tomorrow, the 26th, for more Brothership. I'm thinking going and finishing up what was it? The playthrough of Mighty Gunvolt Burst this upcoming Wednesday, the 29th, provided nothing comes up into anything. More D&D
Alright.
will probably be this Thursday, the 30th, provided we don't have any last-minute changes or anything. And then after that, we'll next time we pick up Ace Attorney again, we'll be back on the 1st of February. So,
All right.
I think we'll go ahead and we'll leave it at that for now. So,
Yeah, 18.
So, that being said, we'll go ahead and we'll end things here for the night. Thanks everyone for coming on by, both Twitch, chatting, you guys, and CoCom's always again a pleasure having everyone by. And
Indeed.
yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we'll wrap things up and yeah, wind things down. And Tim says thanks for the nice run, and I'll hope to actually be on time next time. Hey, I understand. Don't worry about it. These things happen. So.
This has been very enjoyable to do
Walk
with
what
the
you
role
missed.
play.
Yeah. What was you saying, DM?
At least you can watch what he missed.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we do have the option for the VODs. So.
Yeah, I don't think he missed too much though. So that's
No, he only missed like the first hour.
Yeah.
So. I just want to. Your dashboard. I miss being able to like just go right to the video producer right from the stream thing. Ooh, and I definitely want to make sure.
Yeah, now I can see why you wanted Edgeworth. I like his character. He's very funny.
Yeah. Like I said, my main thing that I loved, one of my great things about Edgeworth is that I just love the shenanigans he gets up to with the witnesses.
Yeah. Especially with Mr. Holdback.
Yeah, that was why I was like, as soon as we were like getting in with this whole bag, I was like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. So,
Oh, wait until we get to the Apache helicopter pit.
yeah, oh yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be funny. Oh, that's gonna be great.
I never played this game, but I've heard about this pick.
Yeah. There are a lot of just moments that are just gut busters.
Take care, Joy.
So yeah, indeed. Thanks for coming on by, man. I appreciate you swinging for being here. So, but yeah, like I said, we'll go ahead and we'll end things off here. Once again, thanks everyone for coming on by. This has been Mr. Ben.
This has been Jay Smith.
It's ready, dog.
DM21.
This is Swag 16.
Wishing you all a wonderful, happy evening. We will see you guys tomorrow for more Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Sounds good.
Until then, we will see you guys next time. Later, y'all.
See you, folks.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.